Again, guys, happy Monday. Happy Monday. How are you doing? How was your weekend? I hope you have an amazing, fruitful, relaxing weekend. And I hope your week, this brand new week, is off to a great start for you. So again, I want to welcome you to the Achievers Lounge. We do this every Monday. And here on this platform, on this forum, we talk about anything that has to do with women, especially the professional women. So we talk about professionalism, we talk about different careers, we talk about leadership, we talk about anything and everything that will amplify you, that will elevate you. So this is a room to be in. I wanted to really mark your calendar for every Monday around this time, same time, where we come up here. And very soon in the fall, you guys, we have an opportunity to see different experts on this platform, all right, where they're going to be sharing some tips, tools, sharing their life stories with you. That is coming in the fall, all right? So, but today we are talking about something really as a professional woman, something that we help to elevate your professionalism, something that we help to boost who you are, and we also earn you that respect. All right. So if you need to grab a cup of coffee, if you need to grab your lunch right now, if you need to grab your drink, whatever it is, I'll say go grab it. You do not want to miss today's session. You do not want to miss it because you are really going to learn, get one or two things from today that will actually elevate you. Whether you are new to the career environment, to the corporate environment, whether you are a businesswoman who goes for business meetings, whether you are someone who go out for contracts or for education, you are a speaker, whatever it is, this is really going to add value to you and we enhance your overall outlook. All right, so if you are ready, I am your host today, and this is First Lady V. Yes, so First Lady V, and I am in the beautiful Houston, Texas. Weather here is nice as always, beautiful, warm. We are already actually enjoying the summer already. Yeah, so the summer is here. And so today, now that you are here, that I got your attention. So today we are going to be talking about your professional outlook. You know, sometimes I hear women talking about people not acknowledging them when they walk into the room, talking about people not paying attention to them, not getting the respect and the positive feedback from other people. And sometimes people kind of taking them for granted. And I can tell you, I have been there before. And especially as a woman of color, and also if you are someone with a very small body build, it kind of take away from you. Many years ago, I mean, thank God today for who I am, and thank God today for the journey so far. But I remember so many years ago, 15, 16, 17, 18 years ago, I used to be a very skinny, I mean, tiny lady. I mean, even some places that I would go, and people will still want me to show my ID card to show that I'm of age. I mean, I'm a married woman, you know, but because I have a very tiny, a very small body build, and people always think maybe I'm a teenager, you know, I'm young to be in certain environment. But I was so grateful, and I am still so grateful today, because then at that time, I ran into a lady who actually introduced me to this line of products. Mary Kay Cosmetics, and I can tell you what I learned and what that did for me was really greater than even the business itself. Because one thing that we'll learn why I was part of Mary Kay, one thing that actually, and it was very like, it was, I think it was a time, it was a time for me, I would say, because so many things that I didn't know at that time. And also being in a new environment, the culture is different, the people is different, the language is different. Though I speak English, they speak English here, but the accent is a little bit different. So I struggled a lot. And when I was introduced to Mary Kay Cosmetics, one of the things that they did, which I really enjoyed, and even up to today, and that really shaped me as well, was their training. And one of their training, I mean, the major concept of their training is you are a professional woman. And that really took the time to sink in. But going for the trainings and the meetings and all of that really, really helped me, because there they talked about how you dress, how you show up. Because if you don't show up in a very professional way, if you don't show up, you don't have a good outlook, a professional presentation, people will discount what you have. People will discount your nature of business. And I've seen that in my career, that if you project a kind of an image that doesn't resonate well with people, it will take away, it will detract from your value, and it will not hand you that respect, so to say. But then their training really helped me, because they talk about professionalism. You are a professional woman, and they go into detail, like you dressing, your attire, you wearing your suit, you wearing your blazer, you wearing this. I mean, and actually with that, I invested in my first skirt suit, because each time we go to meetings, I think there was every Tuesday, you have to dress and look the part. And it was in the evening, right? It was in the evening. And but all of these ladies, even the older ones, we see people in their 60s, the way they look, I mean, like, it was really very, very, very impressive. And I learned from there. And since then, it kind of changed how I dress. And then I begin to notice people who really don't take me so serious. When they see the way I look and I come out, it's like, oh, you know. And let me tell you, at that particular time also, I was the first lady, and know that I'm young and naive in some areas. But when I learned about how we dress and how you show up goes a long way, it changes my outlook. I change my outlook. I change how I present. I change how I show up. I became very conscious of the things that I put on and where I go and how I show up. And since then, people begin to take me so serious. I mean, it was really like a shift. And so I'm saying that to you, that if you are such in an environment, if you are a corporate person, if you are a businesswoman, if you work in a male dominated environment, or whatever it is, and you are not getting the result, you are not getting the kind of feedback that you want from people, or people always think you are the maid, or you are the waiter, the waitress, whatever it is, then there is something you need to change about your look. Have you been to a place, be in a store, and people are looking at you, oh, can you help me? Asking, thinking, if you walk in the store and you don't like, no, how don't do I look like that? All right. So that is what we are talking about today. All right. Because the thing is, the way you dress talks about your professionalism, and also it goes a long way talking about how you are very thoughtful and that you put care into how much you show up. All right. So we're going to be talking about that today. And we're going to talk briefly about some do's and don'ts. We're talking about your professional outlook. You want to look the part so that you feel belong. All right. There is no, it I always say to people, it is better to overdress than to be underdressed. Because when you overdress, for example, let's say I go somewhere and I look overdressed, I can maybe take off the blazer, right? And, come down a little bit. But if you underdress, there is no way you can elevate within that. And because you cannot, sometimes we feel uncomfortable. Sometimes we kind of stay back. And sometimes it really kind of dampens on our confidence because we feel like, am I welcome here? I don't feel belong. So it's always good to overdress. I'm telling you, and people will respect you for that than for you to be underdressed and people touch you around and around and you shy and you kind of feel out of place. All right, so that being said, let me go back three basic attires, business outfit, and either of these will go any day, anytime. I mean, there may be a little, depending on the environment you are in, there may be a little deviation, but these are the three major kind of like outfit as a business professional career woman that you should be aware of. The first kind of level of outfit, talk about formal, business formal. And it is a kind of look that is elegant, all right? It's a kind of look that is polished, all right? Classy, elegant, you polish, all right? So talking about business formal. And business formal, this is kind of attire that women, if you work in a male dominated environment, all right, you work on the Wall Street, you work maybe in a law firm, you are in a maybe like you work with the federals, like you are governor, House of Rep, or senators, and things like that. So that type of level of outfit. So it's formal, it's business formal. Meaning that whatever you're wearing, they kind of call it suit, meaning your top and bottom are the same color. All right. If you are wearing a skirt suit, before in the time past, it's usually like skirt suit, right? But there's a little bit leeway now that it can be a pantsuit. I'm telling you, many, many years ago, it used to be skirt suit, like that's what you are putting on skirt suit. So it has to be the same color, your top and your bottom suit. So, and most of the time, the colors are like dark color. So it can be black suit, it can be gray, right? It can be gray, it can be brown, it can be navy blue suit, the same thing. And when you wear something underneath, you are wearing like a neutral color like this, or light colored or white. So blouse, shirt, and stuff like that. So it's formal. You're wearing a very simple necklace. Most of the time, it's like a strand of a pearl, but not layered jewelry, very, very conservative when it comes to jewelry, and like a stud earring. So very, very minimal jewelry. And if you're wearing skirt suit, then you are wearing pantyhose. Yes, there is no bare skin, bare legs showing. That is a business formal. Business formal. All right. And when you are talking about the step two to that is the business professional, which is the most common today, really most common today is the business professional. With the business professional, it's a step down from the business formal. So you're still wearing suit, but the suit doesn't have to be the same color. So I'm wearing a pantsuit, but the pant I'm wearing is not the same as this top. So that is appropriate for business professional. And you can wear a pants, can be skirt, um, and you're wearing something like this, light colored, nude color, great. And earring, jewelry, very minimal as well. You're very conservative with this. And the business professional is actually also known as the smart attire. All right, so there is nothing dragging your this type of earrings. See, it's not dangling, it's not too long. So this is appropriate. This is appropriate. Jewelry, you're not having like rings everywhere. Like one piece like that is okay. And just a wristwatch is good. All right. So you are not layering everything, and makeup is really kind of like very nude, very minimal. Nothing overly bright, nothing lousy when it comes to business professional. And with business professional, you can wear a dress. Yes. So with business formal, dress is a no, but with a business professional, you can wear a dress. And if you happen to wear maybe a dress with a sleeveless dress, you can put on a sweater, you can put on a blazer. So there are a little bit more flexibility to that. And the shoes always closed toe. For business formal, for business professional, always closed toes. And pretty much like nude color, brown, beige, black, those we go. Very kind of solid nude color. And then we come down to the business casual. We had these, most of the time people still get it wrong when they talk about business casual. So when they say something is business casual, it doesn't mean pajamas. It doesn't mean the outfit that you wear for exercise. It doesn't mean the outfit that you wear to the beach. All right, business formal means you have some freedom. There you can wear like capris. You can wear your little bright colors, right? You can put on a little bit more earrings, but at the same time, you are not wearing a t-shirt. That is not business casual. You are not wearing jeans. That is not a business casual. When we talk about casual outfit, casual, yes, you can wear jeans. But when it comes to business casual, jeans is not there. Jeans is not inclusive, and t-shirt is not inclusive. With the business casual, here you can wear actually open toes shoes. You can wear open toes shoes, and actually you can wear some nice sandals to it. Okay, so we have the business formal where everything is suit matching, tailored. And we have the business professional where we have the flexibility. You can mix and match, your bottom and your top. And then we have the business casual where you can put on your dress, you can have open toes, you can have sandals appropriate. So those are just some basic things. So if you are a business professional, my recommendation would be get some blazers. All right, get some solid blazers, black, brown, navy blue, and then you can have different colors like this. All right, this color is nice, light color, all right, that you can wear underneath. Business professional, we don't wear sleeveless. You always want to have something on top. And you can wear a shirt, button down shirt that you tucked in. Nothing is flying around. Your hair is not flying all over your place. Everything, all the way to the back, nothing distracting. So now that we've talking about those 3 levels of outfit that you want to consider, let me quickly go over some do's and some don'ts. Things to do and some no when it comes to professionalism when it comes to your business attire, your professional outlook. The do's, make sure number one, whatever you are putting on is clean. Is clean. Take the time to make sure whatever you're putting on before you go out there that they are clean. Ironed, steamed, whichever one, they are clean. All right. Make sure there are no turns, no O's, no stains at all. They are clean. Because the thing is, you want to be very thoughtful of what you're wearing. You want to be thoughtful of what you are wearing to go out. You just don't want to wear anything. You want people to know that you put thought into what you're wearing. So if you are going out and you're putting out something that is so roughened, you're putting out something that has stains all over it, and it's like, do you even care at all? That is a sign. Do you even care at all to be here? So make sure that you have a clean clothes, well ironed, and the most importantly, make sure that whatever you're wearing is fitting. Is fitting. No need to wear oversized or something that is so snug, that will snug you, that is so tight that you feel so uncomfortable. So wear something that is so fitted. I mean, if you're somebody who can afford to have a designer, fitted clothing for you, that would be perfect. But if not, make sure you try the clothes on and they fit nicely, nothing sagging, nothing really as if you're drawn into a bag of something. Make sure your clothes are fitted, and also be very, very conservative with your clothing. Be very, very conservative. Dress, you are dressing professionalism. You are not dressing as if you are going to a nightclub. You are dressing going to a party. So you want to make sure that you're very, very conservative with your hair, with your makeup here, with your jewelry. Make sure everything is really conservative and you in moderation. Anything that is too like overly out there, you really want to tone it down. Shoes, we talk about shoes, closed shoes. You can wear loafers, you can wear ankle boots, maybe flat, but the heels, something that you're comfortable with. Because sometimes when you go out, when you in business environment, in corporate environment, most of the time you are going from one meetings to another. You are walking, you are standing, you are sitting. You want to make sure that whatever you're putting on, you are comfortable in it, able to walk in it for hours, able to stand and sit in it for hours. Stilettos, no. So those are some tools. And when you wear me like a skirt, dress, make sure at least they are knee length, nothing too short. Be conservative, be aware of that. All right, so let's quickly talk about some don'ts when it comes to professionalism. Some don'ts that we're going to talk about. Number one, and I think I mentioned this earlier, any athleisure clothing, there are no for a business or corporate environment. So the type of clothing that you wear for exercise, to gym, these are not the clothes appropriate for a professional environment. Crop top is a no. And when you wear sleeveless, make sure you put it on either a blazer, a sweater, something over it. No sneakers. No sneakers, either business formal, business professional, or business casual. No sneakers. I know sometimes you may work in an environment where some days you have the casual day. And when they talk about the casual day, I want you to be cautious and be very careful. I read a story. I was reading a book, and the lady was talking about, when we talk about professionalism, and there she was sharing her experience every single day that she goes to work, because she aspires to be an executive. And when you aspire that level of leadership, of management, you have to dress that level. You have to dress that. And so every single day, that is how she dressed. Professionalism. And one of the executives, female executives in that environment was, keep keep eye on her, watching her and looking at like, okay, this lady always professional, like each time. But in some places they have a day where you can dress down, and in some places it's usually on Friday. And she says she never kind of dressed down on Friday. Every single day, Friday, it doesn't matter. She put on a professional attire. And this particular Friday, one of the top executives in her office, keeping eye on her, and was going for a business meeting on that Friday. And she was like, this lady that always dressed so professional, I am going to take her with me today, and I am going to introduce her to all these top executives at the meeting. She did not give her a hint ahead of time. So she didn't know that was coming. But that particular Friday, guess what? She dressed down. She put on jeans, which she never did going to work. But this particular day, she dressed down. She put on her jeans. She's still professional, but she dressed down a little bit like, what, it's Friday, let's dress casual. And our boss came, the female executive came and said, oh, you're coming with me to this business meeting today. It was too late to go home to change. They went together, but then she said she felt out of place. She felt out of place because, and that lady was telling her that I've been watching you over time, but it was too late. But they went. But she said since that day, because they are executives, every woman in the room is an executive. And she was bringing her to introduce her and to really for her to be able to learn one thing or the other from them. But she dressed like an assistant. She dressed down. She said she felt out of place, but she found out for them. But she said that was a great lesson because you never know which day your boss will come, an executive will come, somebody will come. I want to showcase you. You don't know. And that is the day you decided or you chose to dress down. So it's just a way of letting you know. We don't know which day somebody is going to come. They're going to invite you for a meeting. That may be a day that you will not forget in your life, but you always want to make sure that you dress as if you belong. So no athleisure clothing, no crop top, no sneakers, no jeans. Casual outing, maybe after hour, of course, but be professional. No visible undergarment. No visible undergarment. Whatever you're wearing as a lady, your bra strap should not be showing. Whatever you have underneath should not be visible outward. So make sure whatever it is that you're wearing, nothing is visible underneath. No visible undergarment. And whatever you're wearing, there is no offensive writings or pictures, images on it. Nothing distracting. You don't want to be a table talk that you wear something, you put on something with an offensive language or with something that is so conversational, So you put something on very neutral, very neat, very classy, very polished, very, very conservative, and not overly revealing, and something that is not too tight. So if something is way too tight, you want to stay away from that because you want to feel very, very comfortable. You want to be very, 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 very comfortable. All right. So those are a few things that you really want to keep in mind. Please plan your outfit. Don't wake up the day and just go through your closet and just pick up anything. If you work in a business, in a corporate environment, plan your clothing, plan your outfit for the entire week, Monday through Friday. What is it that you're wearing on Monday? Know the days of the week that you maybe go for meetings. And if you don't, just plan ahead. Know that you may be called upon anytime for a business meeting, for a presentation. So take the time, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. plan your outfit so you can know and check your outfit if anything need to be dry cleaned way ahead of time, anything needs to be ironed, and so that you know on the day of your work going to meetings, you don't want to look disheveled. That is the bottom line. Plan and make sure everything is whatever you putting up matches your belt, your piece of jewelry, your bag, your shoes. Like we said, nothing offensive and nothing like overly way and above. So you really, really want to be conservative. And as I wrap up, I want to share a few stores that you want to try if you are in the United States. These are some stores that they have some clothing for business environment. All right, you can check them out. Number one is Zara. Zara, I've gotten a lot of pants from Zara, and their pants are like tailored, like really, really good. And for business professional, you are not wearing no bougie, okay? You are not wearing no sweatpants, but Zara's are very nice business outfit, professional outfits. So check them out, whether in store or online. Another store you want to check out, H&M. H&M, they have good things and at really the fraction of the price. Their things are really not that expensive, and we get some good deals with them. So try H&M. Another store is New York and Company. Actually, I've gotten a lot of pants too, like their pants and Zara's. I don't know. I love their pants. So check them out, New York and Company. And New York and Company, they are not expensive either. So you will really get some nice things from them. New York and Company. You can try Nordstrom Rack. I've tried Nordstrom Rack. Actually, I love their thing. If you are working on a budget with a budget, that is good. So those are like four different things that you can try. Try Zara, try H&M, New York and Company, and try Nordstrom Rack. But make sure whatever you putting on, you try them on first. Make sure they fit you, they blend with your skin. Make sure there is nothing revealing. Make sure whatever print it is not something that is debatable. It's not gonna be a table talk for something. You're not going to draw unnecessary attention to yourself. And last but not the least, invest in quality over quantity. All right, invest in quality over quantity. You may get something maybe a little bit priced, but then this is a quality product, quality material, and something that will last you for a very long time. Okay, and make sure you pay attention to the cleaning of whatever you get. Some things are to be dry cleaned only. Dry clean them. Some things are to be end washed. So you follow the instructions, you clean them, you will love them. All right, so if this has added value to you today, I want you to like, I want you to comment, I want you to share. And if there's any topic you will want us to dive into, please don't hesitate to put that in the comment section. And please subscribe if you have not. And if you are a professional woman and you really want to share your story, your journey with us, or you are an expert in one area or the other, please send us a message. We are recording right now for the 4th season, where we're going to be showcasing different things, all right, bringing different expert women to you. All right, so this is First Lady V, Victoria Showumi, the president of Victoria Achievers Club for professional and career ladies. And I am located in Houston, Texas, in the United States. Till I see you again, I say have an amazing week. Stay polished, stay elegant, know that your appearance matter, and look your best. God bless you till I see you again. Cheers. Bye.